You notice the quiet movements of the day, the small, unassuming acts that go largely unseen. A hand offered without expectation, a moment of time surrendered, a thought held gently for another. Generosity is subtle, often overlooked, yet it carries weight within the inner world. It asks for presence, not abundance, and opens a space where the heart can expand without pressure. There is a tension inherent in generosity. The mind questions, how much is enough? Will I be drained? Will my efforts be acknowledged? These thoughts are familiar, rooted in survival instincts and habitual self-protection. Yet generosity does not demand excess. It asks only that attention and care be extended deliberately, that awareness be placed beyond the boundaries of the self, even if just for a moment. When you act generously, the body responds in quiet but meaningful ways. The nervous system modulates, stress responses soften, and the mind engages in deliberate consideration. Generosity becomes an internal balancing act, outward engagement without inward depletion. This delicate interplay nurtures stability, allowing giving to occur without self-erasure. Patterns of thought arise. Who truly deserves this? Will it be returned? The mind seeks reciprocity, a form of security in exchange, yet generosity thrives when it is unbound by expectation. It is an offering, not a transaction. Awareness expands, noticing the subtle ways your actions affect others, while remaining rooted in the present moment. Empathy intertwines with generosity, observing the needs and emotions of others informs acts of giving, ensuring they are meaningful rather than performative. You recognize the nuance of another's struggle, and your response carries intention and consideration. In these quiet choices, generosity becomes a mirror for self-reflection, revealing both limitations and capacities of the heart. Generosity teaches discernment. It shows the distinction between giving that nourishes and giving that depletes. Awareness grows, highlighting boundaries, attention, and energy management. The mind learns to balance openness with stability, to extend without overextending, to offer without losing grounding. There is subtle liberation in giving, releasing attachment to recognition. Letting go of the need for external reward frees both the giver and the receiver. Calm arises, a gentle integration of intention and action. The rhythm of generosity is neither frantic nor performative. It is steady, quiet, and profoundly stabilizing. Reflection reveals its broader impact. Small acts ripple outward, influencing the emotional and social landscape. They create networks of trust and subtle social cohesion, reinforcing emotional regulation and shared understanding. Generosity is not merely a behavior. It is a cultivated disposition, a psychological skill honed through mindful presence and thoughtful action. Ultimately, generosity aligns self-awareness with connection. It integrates recognition of your own capacities with attentiveness to others, producing an internal calm and a sense of purposeful action. In this alignment, clarity emerges. In subtle attention to self and others, you discover the quiet strength of human generosity, conscious, measured, and deeply human. Even in moments of scarcity, when resources, energy, or attention feel limited, generosity can persist. It is not measured in quantity, but in intention. A listening ear, a patient presence, a shared smile, all are forms of giving that nurture both self and others. This quiet persistence reveals that generosity is more than an action. It is a way of being, a choice to sustain connection even amid limitation. And in these moments you realize that giving is never a loss. It is a skillful navigation of the self in relation to the world, a practice that nurtures the heart, stabilizes the mind, and affirms the quiet power of presence. Generosity is not only what you do, it is how you choose to exist. There is a subtle courage in offering when you feel depleted, a quiet bravery in extending care without certainty of return. Each act becomes a reinforcement of trust in yourself and others, and in the slow unfolding of connection that defines human experience. The mind, once caught in calculation and hesitation, gradually learns that vulnerability can coexist with stability. Generosity, in its most profound sense, is a language of the heart. It speaks through action, attention, and intention, resonating silently yet powerfully within both giver and receiver. By cultivating this inner practice, life becomes a series of conscious gestures, each one an affirmation of presence, empathy, and enduring human connection.